All right, Josh, fourth place. What are the feelings right now?
Yeah, it's just going into it. I'm like, man, I just got to race. Let the time come if it comes. So I just try to go out there and be as competitive as possible. I really feel like I gave it all I had. Fourth place, just missed it, but yeah, I mean, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, a very tough team to make, obviously, this year. Like, did you feel your positioning, decision making during the race? Did you do what you wanted to do out there?
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't want to get boxed being on lane one, so I got out a little bit harder than I would. Try to slip in behind Bryce, kind of slowed it down a bit. Hobson picked it back up. So they're right there. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm good in position. Get to 5. It's still a little crowded. First thought, I got to get out of this box and really just make a kick for it. So I took a step of faith and kind of went out into lane 2 a bit and just drove. So yeah, I wish I had it that last 100 by about a tenth, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Did you think you were going to get him? I mean, you're so close in the end.
Yeah, it was about like 50 meters to go. I thought, hey, maybe, come on, but really, what a blessing to be here. I'm really ecstatic. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm fighting back tears a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, you spoke about this is your 5th nationals now. This is your first national finals. You got so much to be proud of this year. Outside of the change of coaches, who's this crew around you that's allowed you to have a career best year?
Oh my gosh, such a tremendous effort from my family, my 2 brothers, especially my older brother who's been on this journey with me every step of the way through all the setbacks and as many failures as we've had, and it's a huge burden to carry, and it's really something to have my older brother who's there to share that with me, my younger brother who keeps and pushes me as well, my lifting coach Luke Coromines, who set aside parts of his job to make sure he was down here in a midweek in the afternoon to get some sprint session in. So yeah, I mean, my dad obviously, who's given more than I could ever pay back, and it's just tremendous. This is what we fight for. This is what we pray for. So, oh my gosh, how surreal.
Obviously, unsure of what the plans are moving forward for Hobbs. He has qualified for both on the off chance that he doesn't go, and you could possibly step into that Olympic team. You know, do you allow yourself to think that way?
Yeah, I stayed a little bit after I asked him, hey, obviously you already said, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't make it. That's not what I'm focusing on right now. This is my first full year of running. The only time I've ever PR'd in June. So, oh my gosh, I just got to stay in it. I've never given up until now, and I'm not going to now.
So what do you mean by that first full year of running?
For all years in the past, I've either struggled with injury coming out of indoors, struggled with overtraining, partially because of my attitude, partially because of a breakdown in communication. And this is my first year where I've completed the whole year continually progressing and actively pursuing the goals that I've always thought I had for myself. So
you're pivoting their back, right?
That's right.
How often do you train on your family's track? How much was that in the lead up to trials, kind of working and training?
Yeah, I train at home, so yeah, there's not much else to say about that. I train there about 4 times a week, so if not more. Yeah, it's tough in the winter. It was back in like January. I was out there shoveling the track in like -5 degree weather, hoping that it would warm up enough tomorrow for the ice to melt and do a sprint session. But actually, we have an indoor track that we go to as well. That's a local liberal arts college that's kind enough to have us on. So I do train there all year round.
So what's been the difference then this year that's allowed you to go the whole year through?
Absolutely the coaching. Absolutely. Justin Rinaldi, he's done an amazing job scheduling and programming for us. We also do a little bit of our own pushing of the boundaries, and Justin's actually accommodating of that. So he doesn't try and fight back against that, or it doesn't sort of devolve into like broken communication, but we kind of work together with our quirks. He called me this morning, he's like, yeah, you don't really listen to my advice all the time when I tell you what to do, so just go out there and run the confidence. So yeah, I mean, it's funny, but
Pennsylvania boy.
Yeah, yes sir. That's kind of how our fluid relationship has gone, and it's been very successful.
How'd you get connected with them?
Through a family friend. Actually recommended that we call and reach out to him, so I didn't want to do it for the longest time. My mom essentially forced me to do it. I was like, all right, I'll give this guy one phone call. I had him for about 5 minutes on the phone, and I'm like, you know what? This guy can do the coaching way better than I could ever do. Let's just go with him. So I started getting training with him about 2 weeks later.
What did he say that won you over?
Just how he approaches the training. I'm not sure how much I should say, but basically the way that he integrates raw sprint speed and running good 5Ks, combining that to run a good 8:15. It was really appealing to me.
Going on, Josh. Wait to see what happens.
Yeah,
Thank you.
great run. Appreciate it.
Sure.